Welcome, and thanks for joining us for this integrative arts lesson. My name is Jordan, and I'd like to share with you how you can incorporate art into your science classroom. For this lesson, we'll be exploring different rock types, such as this one, an opal. Students will be identifying specific characteristics about the rocks and creating their individual three-dimensional sculptures. Through the creation of the sculpture, students will become more familiar with the texture, luster, and form of the rocks that they choose. This lesson was created for an 8th grade class, but can be adapted for other grades as well. To create this project, you will need chicken wire, foil, tissue paper, paint brushes, strips of newspaper, hot glue, scissors. You'll need your paper mache mixture, and to make that, you'll need water and glue. You'll need paint as well as metallic paint, and maybe some items to put underneath where your students are working. While these are the materials that we encourage that you use, we also encourage students to be exploratory and thinking about materials found at home or in the classroom that might help them better exaggerate certain textures or lusters found in the rocks. Step 1, students will start by choosing the rock that they would like to base their sculpture on. So you see here, we have garnet and topaz. Step 2, you'll want to make your paper mache mixture. For your mixture, you'll need 3 parts Elmer's glue and 1 part water. You'll want to use a gallon-sized bucket, depending on the size of your class. Since we have only 2 students here, you can see we used a much smaller amount. It's important to make sure that your water and glue are mixed really thoroughly in order to make an appropriate solution. Step 3, students will be given about a 12 by 12 inch piece of chicken wire to build their sculpture out of. We will now let our students explore their chicken wire and start bending and forming it into the shape of their rock. You may want to supply your students with photos of their rock to have as reference so they can create an accurate shape. As you can see, our students chose to twist and pinch the wire around itself in order to enclose the shape. Step 4, now that students have finished their shape, they're now ready to start paper macheing. To do this, they'll take the newspaper strips and dip it into the mixture. Students will want to scrape the newspaper off on the side of the bowl. This will help remove excess mixture, which will make it less messy and lessen the drying time. As students add their paper mache pieces, they'll layer it on top of one another and wrap it around the wire to get it to stay. If they're layering in one direction, at certain points you might want to remind them to layer in the opposite direction in order to better connect the pieces. Now that students are finished, they'll want to leave their rocks overnight to dry. You may want to leave them longer depending on whether or not students have wrapped them with a lot of layers or if they're really wet. Step 5, now that students' paper mache rocks are dry, they're ready to start painting. For paint, we have acrylic paint here. We also have their paint brushes, some water to wash the brushes off, as well as some paper plates to supply them for their palette. The goal is for students to emulate the specific features of their chosen rock, such as these we have here. Students can also use found objects in order to emulate the features more precisely. We have foil and tissue paper here, but feel free to add any additional materials that you think would fit. Step 6, now that our students are finished with their rocks, we can now choose a place to install them. Where you install the rocks is your choice. You can choose a ceiling, a wall, or a corner of the room. You'll want to check on the durability of the area though, to ensure that it's a safe space for the artwork. We chose to hang our rocks using fishing line from a ceiling. Thank you for viewing our lesson plan on art rocks. Here are a few examples of artwork that students have created. We hope that these lesson plans will inspire you to use art in your classrooms and increase student engagement and learning. If you would like to view other lesson plans or access other helpful materials, please visit our website at SVMoA.org. You won't want to miss our other lesson plans that integrate art into math, social studies, science, and English. This project was made possible by the U.S. Institute of Museum and Library Services with additional support by Wendy and Alan Pesky.